Hello, I'm Rich Bowman with NASA's Office of Inspector General. To communicate with spacecraft, NASA relies on radio waves and other portions of the electromagnetic spectrum, a finite resource facing increasing demands from cell phones and other internet-enabled devices. Because multiple users generally cannot transmit radio signals at the same frequencies at the same time to the same location, several domestic and international organizations manage and allot to the various government and commercial users radio spectrum. In light of the growing demand, and because the electromagnetic spectrum is vital to NASA's missions, we reviewed the agency's efforts to manage its spectrum allocation. NASA missions operate in a constantly evolving electromagnetic spectrum environment, and the agency faces several challenges in ensuring its current and future missions have adequate access to the radio spectrum. NASA must comply with federal initiatives designed to make additional radio spectrum available to the mobile broadband industry and share radio spectrum historically reserved for federal users with the emerging commercial space launch industry. In addition, the proliferation of small satellites for educational or technology development projects is straining already congested radio spectrum resources. Finally, future NASA missions are expected to require higher data rate transmission rates, which could overwhelm the frequency band allocations NASA currently uses. Overall, NASA is effectively managing these challenges by collaborating with other federal agencies and commercial industry users and regulators worldwide, pursuing new technologies, and issuing guidance to agency radio spectrum users. However, NASA's spaceflight program management policies do not include key electromagnetic spectrum requirements, which increases the risk project developers, particularly small satellite developers who may be unfamiliar with NASA processes, will not incorporate electromagnetic spectrum requirements into their plans in a timely manner. This in turn increases the risk a project will have to make costly design changes or miss a planned launch date. Indeed, NASA's experience with the Space Launch System, which is relying on waivers to meet the radio spectrum needs for its first two launches, illustrates the need for timely consideration of electromagnetic spectrum requirements. We recommended NASA clarify its program management policies to ensure programs and projects are aware of electromagnetic spectrum requirements and submit a request for radio spectrum certification early in the development cycle. To read the OIG full report, please visit our website at oig.nasa.gov.